It's Wednesday, 5th of February 2025. Welcome to day 3 of a day in a week of small handmade business owner. Hi, I'm Alan and I own a handmade business making wall decor called PeggiPics. I make and sell photo and kids art displays. One of the photo displays is on the wall behind me. So I thought this week I'd bring you along what a typical week is like as I run the business around a family with 2 young kids and also a regular day job. Pretty much every school weekday begins with getting the kids ready and off to nursery and school. So we're just having some breakfast and soon we'll be on our way. 8:06, we're all fed and watered and ready to go. Felix, are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's go. Oh, nice sunny morning. So, use this post box on the way to nursery if there's no scanning needed, which is quite handy. And that's the reason I was saying last night when I was making these displays why I used the letter packaging. That's Felix dropped off, and now it's your turn. Let's go. Everyone's been dropped off where they need to be. Yeah, now I have to get on with my day job until kind of mid-afternoon when I go and pick up Imogen from school again. This is probably the last parked car catch-up before the end of the week. Maybe there'll be a bonus one at some point. So today I just thought I'd say how I fit in like running the small business around like my commitments, which are obviously the 2 kids and my day job. So you might be in a similar boat. You might have dependents, whether they're young or old, as well as a job. We might even have 2 or 3 jobs that you're juggling and want to start or develop your side hustle around those things. So I've been thinking, what did I used to do before I started like a side business, and really just spend a lot of time relaxing. I was probably a lot lazier, and I'm not lazy, but it's good to rest, right? You can't just be on the go constantly because you'll just wear out. So that's a fine balance, actually. You obviously want to progress your business as quickly and as much as you can, but at the same time you need to stay well, otherwise it's all pointless. Back to what I used to do, probably spend a lot of time like watching TV, binge watching episodes, playing games and scrolling on a phone, just doing all kinds of things, probably being bored and actually probably not what I was supposed to be doing, but logging on back to the day job after getting home. Because I used to commute, I'd have to kind of be quite strict and leave the office at like, depending when I started, 4:30 or 5, so that I wouldn't get stuck in endless traffic getting home, and then log back on rather than stay late and be in even more horrendous traffic and get home late anyway. So yeah, when I was a teenager, I just bought this for fun. My daughter's kind of customized it. This isn't my phone. This is my wife's phone from when she was a teenager. But that's when we were teenagers. There's like no camera, no touchscreen. You literally use these just for calling and text messaging. No emojis, nothing, just plain text. Nowadays, pretty much everyone has a half decent smartphone. Anything from the last like 5 years or even more, as long as software updates are still supported, plenty good enough to run wherever you are. Like I'm here now waiting. You can be researching for products or for your business. You can be like writing stuff. If you do a blog, you can just be writing, taking notes. What I tend to do is do my dispatch notices, answer customer messages. If I need to like restock any of my materials, I'll do that. If I'm like researching stuff, I can do that. It's amazing, right? We can do pretty much a powerful computer camera, video camera with you like all the time. So yeah, if you resist the urge to scroll so much and divert some of that time to instead of consuming, producing, that really adds up, I find. But you'll sort of probably come across advice where they're like, batch produce, carve out chunks of time to work on your business. And yeah, that is good way of doing it, and definitely for consistency, if you can, in your calendar, in the evenings or mornings or whenever, your lunch breaks, set aside that time to be dedicated to working on your business. It all adds up, even if it's a 15 minutes at your lunch break daily, 5 days, that's already 1.5 hours. So the time does add up. And the next, my kind of main advice is you can only do so much at the end of the day. So don't be bothered that you see you might follow other creatives that can do a lot, but if you're full-time, of course it's different. Or if you've got less commitments, the more time you have for your business, of course the more you can grow it. And then if you get to the stage where you can get help, then again that's another way to do more without eating into your own time. But yeah, I find I used to set like super high ambitions, and then the reality hit, especially now with like 2 young kids. Once they're out of the baby phase, they're quite hands-on, isn't it? I can only do so much, and I just have a list of things I want to do, plans. I've got all kinds of products, hopefully I'll show you, that I want to launch, and yeah, I say, right, I want to do this, and probably it would take me longer than I have in mind to produce and photograph and launch products and so on. But that's fine. I mean, if you're gonna, well, depending whether you're looking to do your business full time eventually, or whether it's always just going to be a side project or anywhere in between, what's the hurry? I mean, I've been doing this since 2018, and it's grown steadily at its own pace, right? I can't, without dropping normal employment, I can't really like ship off my kids, but well, not that I want to, but you'll fit in so much, and I think you'll just find a happy balance, because you don't want to start resenting or dreading your side business, because then it's just pointless, isn't it? It should become like a job you hate, and you just won't last. So yeah, over the years, PeggiPics has steadily like grown. It's probably reached a plateau just because of all kinds of things going on around the world, and the limitations of Etsy, and me not promoting, really putting any effort into social media. So those are things that I'm going to look to change, because I want to try now and move up a gear and see where it can go, because I think there's more I can eke out of these displays. I think more people, if they see them, will use them for their kids' art and their photos. So yeah, Amazon, I need to take a bit more seriously and keep in stock, and my own website I need to really finish. Well, you'll never finish, but get into a fully working state where people can add their kids' names and upload their photos properly and so on, and then go from there. I really admire people that can beast away and be successful, but I think you'll get there if you want to. Just it will take longer, just depending on how much spare time you have, really, and how much time you want to spend. Yeah, and the other advice is, especially if it's already a hobby and it's turning into like another job of sorts, have some fun things to do as well. That I do, as much as I enjoy PeggiPics and making the displays, I've after like a 20-year break from playing keyboard, I've got a Neo Ranger keyboard, and I'm trying to get back into that. Not maybe daily practice as I plan, but it's something just to take your mind off. It's important to relax and not be all work. Okay, I need to go and buy a loaf of bread before picking up Imogen, so I'll leave it here, and see you later. So one of the orders I got today was for a metallic pink stars display, art display, and I don't have that, so I thought I'd show you something different. And I'm in our little utility room, and these are some of the stars that I've painted white, primed them white, and I will make some pink stars, because tomorrow is Thursday, day 4 of this week. It's going to be my office day, and depending how my day in London goes and the trains coming back, Sometimes I just can't be bothered to do any work on PeggiPics at night, so I figure I don't feel too tired, so I'll quickly get these pink stars made. The metallic paint dries quite quickly, and then this is the stuff. So I just use acrylic paints and an airbrush, as you'll see in a minute, and get them made. Okay. Today actually had quite a nice number of orders for start of February. So white hearts photo display, a pink star art display that you saw me making the metallic pink hearts earlier. This one is a gold star art display. This one is a wooden blocks art display, another wooden blocks art display, and then the rattan hearts photo display. So I'm going to quickly get those packaged up so that tomorrow, after I've dropped the kids off, I can post them before heading to the office. Okay, thanks for following along on day 3 of a week with me running my handmade business around like everything else. I hope you're enjoying it. Do leave some comments, and yeah, I look forward to seeing you tomorrow on Thursday, day 4. Okay, bye for now. See you.